Is Jenelle Evans the worst mother on all of Teen Mom? Could be, yeah. She definitely has some competition in a franchise that also includes the likes of Amber Portwood and Farrah Abraham, but she's the only one who's been investigated by CPS this month, so. Anyway, the point is that Jenelle is just not all that great at parenting, and she's proved that many times over the years. Remember when she had Jace and told her friends that having a baby was like being in jail, and then she said that she thought it'd be okay if she went out and partied all night because her newborn would be sleeping anyway? Or when she signed over custody of Jace to her mom so she could smoke weed with Kiefer and get arrested a ton. That kind of stuff happened 8 years ago, but there are plenty of examples from this year to choose from as well. For instance, all those child abuse allegations against Jenelle's husband, David Eason. Look, we could spend days going over all the horrible, awful things Jenelle has done as a parent, literal days, probably, but let's just get down to business and talk about this new thing, alright? Because this new thing Jenelle's doing to fail at parenthood is illegal and also potentially life-threatening. See, last year, before the swamp started eating her house, Jenelle decided to get a pool. She's shared a lot of pictures of it since then, and it does look pretty fun. The kids seem to enjoy it, which is nice, considering everything else that allegedly goes on out there. But there is an issue: she's never put a fence around the pool. Her social media followers have been hounding her about this oversight ever since the pool came to be, so much that she's actually commented on it. All the way in September, she tweeted that of course she'd put a fence around it, with a pull lock like at public pools. She added that to get your permit approved for your pool you have to get a fence, also to protect wildlife. And yet here we are, nearly a year later, and does the pool have a fence? You know good and well it does not. This issue has been getting more attention lately, probably because Jenelle's been posting more photos and videos featuring the pool now that it's summertime. Like this one, where you can clearly see that there's no fence. On that photo, she received comments like "Y'all need a fence around the pool before a child drowns, idiots," and "I would rather fence in my pool than bury my child, but I guess that's BC, I'm logical." One person advised her to put a safety fence up around that pool, or just like that an accident with those children can happen in. Another pointed out that she doesn't even know the first thing about car seat safety. Why would she care about her kids drowning? Believe it or not, while Jenelle has tons and tons of haters, she also has some fans, and those people tried to defend her by saying she does have a fence around the yard. You can see it in the background. It's true, the fence is obviously there, but it fences in the entire backyard, so the kids can still go outside and directly to the pool. And according to North Carolina state law, that's simply not good enough. Radar Online reached out to someone from the North Carolina Building Codes Department, and that person confirmed that, legally speaking, you have to block off your pool. According to the law, any kind of outdoor pool is required to have a barrier that meets certain standards. There are lots of specific measurements that barrier must have. It has to be a certain height and in a certain position, that kind of thing. But since Jenelle doesn't have any barrier at all around her pool, that means she's breaking the law. Will anything come from this? Probably not. After all, Jenelle's done heroin, abused animals, and stolen her mother's credit cards, all on national television, and she's never even been in jail. Unless something terrible happens, we can't imagine she'll face any consequences for this. But still, come on, Jenelle, do something right.